Hey everyone, it's Q&A Wednesday. Ole, how are you all doing? So in Los Angeles right now, we have this thing called June gloom, where it's just kind of gray and overcast. Actually, it's gray May and June gloom. So if you're gonna come to LA, May and June are not really so great. So, but usually it would be like done by now, but it's still happening. So everything right now is just gray. At least where I am, foggy. I'm done with that. So anyway, but I'm here to answer your questions, and this will be a fun one. So let's just dig right in, okay? Let's see, where'd it go? Sydney asks, hi, Vanessa Serrallo, a dancer and teacher from Tampa, is coming to my town in September to give a weekend workshop, and part of it is fans, abanico. What size and type of fan should I get for starters? Could you please post a link? Okay. The thing about fans is that if you go to Spain, you should buy a bunch of them because they always break and everyone always needs one. So there's a few things to think about, like a really cheap fan. So this is the small one, and I didn't measure it. Crud. Excuse me. This is like a little cheap one. So this is about, let me see if I can actually, 1 second. I'm going to get my measuring tape right out. Hold on. Okay. Hello. So this one is 9 inches. And so I know they're measured by centimeters. Oh wait, I can't see that. I don't have my glasses on. Well, you can do the math. So this is 9 inches. This is, okay, so there's 2 different styles, right? So you can have the small ones and the big ones, okay? And then from there, even on the big ones, you have different kinds of quality, all right? So this one, a small one, you're going to have a different style of fan. So usually the thing, or the style of dancing, I mean. So usually the bigger fans, like this one, let's see. See the difference? So this is 9 inches, and this one is, oops, where'd it go? Okay, and this one is 12 inches, okay? 12 inches, and I can't tell the centimeters. I'm sorry, it's just too small, and I need glasses. But, okay, so there's 2 different styles of dancing. So with the big one, you'll be able to do all the fluttering really easily. Whereas with the small one, you can, but it's like it takes a lot more wrist action, and so it's lighter. So it's lighter, so it takes more wrist action to get the fan around, and it's just a different style of dancing. So, I think it would just be depends. Like I think like a bigger one would be easier to start off with. Okay, so the way to choose a fan, because you can spend like, it's a bummer because they're inexpensive relatively to like buying shoes or a Manton, but then you end up paying like the exact same amount for shipping. So like you want to buy it in bulk or tack it on to another item, but usually you would have it's a wooden fan generally. Or plasticky. No, it's generally wood. And you'll see that these are called the little spines over here, and you'll have fabric on one side. All right, so that's like the cheapo fan, and they always break, but there's always some industrious person that can put a little knot of some sort. So like this one is such an adorable fan, but it's already broken. So it's like they have like a little metal clip, and the little knob falls off, and so, you know, no matter what, they always break. So you want to make friends with someone who knows how to fix them. And I don't know, like this one put like some sort of wire and then burnt the wire at the end to hold it together. All right, so you have the big fan and the little fan. The little fans are really cute. And they generally, ooh, Holly says her husband has spot welded all of hers. Oh, that's so exciting. Yeah, we in my dance classes, we have one of my dancers, her husband is the one that fixes them all for us. honey, take care of my fans. Okay, so again, so the small fans and the big fans. Okay, the small fans are really cute, and they have all different kinds of patterns. Then you have the bigger fans, and you'll find it sometimes called pericon, and it would be just like this solid style big fan. And pericon are fans for like dancing. That's what they're generally referred to. Whereas the small fans are just for like, keeping you cool, right? But you can see definitely dancers dancing with the small or the big fan. Okay, so then you have the one-sided fabric, right? And it's the more inexpensive ones, like, I don't know, maybe $25. But then you have like the more expensive fans, and these are like $50. If you buy them in US, and they have fabric on both sides, so it's the same size, like the length so it's 12 inches, but there's fabric on both sides, so the spine is covered, and sometimes they would have some sort of decorative band at the top. So this one I don't use very often. I have to break it in more because it's really stiff, but it's pretty and it'll last for a long time. It's just solid, but not many dancers want to spend $50 on a fan. So, and this one is totally fine, of like getting the tall pericon, one-sided, and you're good. And buy a few and get your dancer friends. The one place that you can find it, I'll put a link of a couple of places, but you can find them easily. But if you're ever going to Spain, stock up on fans because you'll be able to sell them to your friends too. So that's it. And the one thing to remember about fan technique to practice with is it's not just the hand movement that gets it around, it's actually the wrist, and you have to let go of your fingers over here. So you don't want to grip the fan while you turn it around, because you won't be able to get any movement. You won't be able to get any movement. So you have to let go with your fingers here, and then you can go around. And you got to just make sure that you cross the fan across your arm. So rather than, I don't know, going, which I've seen people do, you have to, really bring it around and let go here, so that you have more range of motion. All right, let me see if there's any other questions here. No, I don't think so. Okay, so, oh wait, Carmela asked. Okay, so we were talking about must-see flamenco movies, and I was saying you should watch Los Tarantos. It's a movie that was like in the late 60s, I believe, and it's with Carmen Amaya and Antonio Gades. And I have a copy that I bought when I was living in Spain, so it's PAL, but apparently they're not available anymore. But anyway, Carmela wants to buy one. So if any of you guys have a lead on where to find a copy of that, let us know, okay? And that's it. So let's see. Oh, okay, so I'm opening up enrollment again for, okay, wait, hold on. And Valerie asks, where do you buy the double-sided one? Same thing, online. Like, I'll put in some resources, like what there's like Spanish exports. They're based over in Florida. And then you can try, like, I think everythingflamenco.com. I mean, I have it here. I know it, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head. So if you just start, like, any of those flamenco places, like, where they have flamenco supplies, like, I bet John, also in Flamenco West over in LA, would have a bunch of fans, too. So, the thing is, it's like, they're relatively inexpensive compared to shoes, but then you're going to pay, like, a lot of money for shipping, and it's not something you buy on Amazon. And if you find it on Amazon, don't buy it. It's not going to be a flamenco fan. I'll tell you that. So yeah. Okay, where was I before? Oh yes, Online Flamenco Studio opening up for enrollment. Okay, so I had to push back the date because I'm having I'm producing a few new videos for it. For the free community challenge. Now, you guys can participate in the challenge. You're totally welcome to it. You're just not eligible for the free membership, okay? And I would love to have you in that group, telling everyone, oh, this is my experience. But I'll ask you guys later for that. But anyway, okay, so the free challenge is coming up on the 15th through the 19th, and then the open enrollment is the 20th through the 23rd. So if you have your flamenco friends that are wanting to join, tell them it's happening, and if you are in, don't worry, you don't have to, sign up again. You are in until you cancel. All right, so anyway, have a great week, and I will see you all later. Bye.